Imagine the British Army on the brink of full-scale mobilization. Radios, telephones, and command posts all needed to move with the advancing units, which meant a dedicated communications vehicle was absolutely essential. The Bedford QLR was developed as the answer, a radio and signals truck built on the proven Bedford QL chassis between 1941 and 1945. It was not designed for glamour or frontline combat, but it played a crucial role by carrying radio equipment, power supplies, and cable drums, ensuring that armies could stay connected wherever they went. At its foundation, the QLR was based on a 3-ton general service truck. Its overall length measured 5.99 meters, around 236 inches, width 2.26 meters, about 89 inches, and height roughly 2.54 meters, close to 100 inches. The empty weight came in at approximately 3,277 kilograms, around 7,225 pounds, while payload capacity matched its class rating of 3,000 kilograms, close to 6,614 pounds. Depending on fuel configuration and equipment load, the QLR could travel about 250 kilometers, roughly 156 miles, on a full tank. Power came from Bedford's reliable 6-cylinder petrol engine with a displacement of 3,519 cubic centimeters, about 214 cubic inches, and an output of roughly 72 horsepower. The drivetrain used a 4-speed gearbox paired with a 2-range transfer case, giving the truck both high and low ratios. Combined with permanent 4-wheel drive, leaf spring suspension, and strong axles, the QLR could navigate difficult terrain while carrying heavy communications gear. Braking and steering systems were simple and rugged, designed more for easy repairs in the field than driver comfort. What made the QLR stand out was its specialized interior. Instead of benches for troops, it was fitted with racks for radio equipment, storage for batteries, brackets for antenna masts, and mounts for cable drums. A supplementary generator rated at 660 watts, around 0.88 horsepower, was often included, driven through the transfer case by a power takeoff. This allowed the QLR to operate powerful communication systems independently without draining the main batteries. Inside, operators sometimes had a folding desk and workspace, transforming the truck into a mobile communications center. The details were carefully thought out. Many QLRs were fitted with auxiliary fuel tanks to extend their operational time. Electrical sockets, reinforced connectors, and neatly arranged cable systems helped reduce setup time in the field. Because different British coach builders such as Duple and Mulliner produced the bodies, no two QLRs looked exactly the same. Some had different window arrangements or exterior fittings, even though the equipment inside was standardized. In service, the QLR was used as a signals truck, mobile telephone exchange, high-power radio platform, and even as a command post on wheels. It could be found wherever commanders needed reliable lines of communication, from divisional headquarters to forward operations. Its sturdy design meant many QLRs continued serving after the war, some even being repurposed for civilian use in utility companies and emergency services. A fascinating fact is that the entire Bedford QL series saw around 52,247 vehicles produced, with the QLR making up a significant portion as the communications workhorse. Its layout reveals how seriously the British Army approached battlefield communication. Mobility, self-sufficiency in power, and speed of deployment were all central to the design. Today, the Bedford QLR is a rare and respected find for restorers and military historians. Rebuilding one means tracking down original radio racks, generators, and fittings, which are often difficult to locate. Still, preserved examples in museums and collections highlight its importance. The QLR might not have been as famous as tanks or bombers, but it was these quiet machines that made coordinated operations possible. If you enjoyed this story and want to hear more about the forgotten vehicles that shaped history, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Leave a like and turn on notifications. More rare machines and their fascinating stories are on the way.